Yes, yes, yes. If you don't know what that movie was, that was Any Given Sunday.
Greatest football movie of all time.
What up, y'all? It's another episode of Ish Talk TV live from the DMV, doing it how it's supposed to be.
That's right. Trick or treat, or you treating that trick. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Hope y'all doing all right there tonight. Shout out to the people out there who's able to get that candy. You chilling. Make sure you check that thing because you know people doing crazy things in this world nowadays.
They putting some
They just put anything in
putting
there.
some meth,
Put some
in
meth.
the M&Ms.
Yeah. Now if they
I can't do
now
that.
if I go to a weed shop and they put a little something in my
I ain't gonna be
cookies,
mad.
yeah, exactly. You'd be like this. You don't eat it and you don't taste it. You'd be like, that's the trick right there. Where's the treat? Yes,
That's right, y'all. We got a lot of shit we talking about.
That's
We're talking
right.
about Pops. We're talking about No Nut November, Halloween. But first, the movie of the night is Any Given Sunday,
That is our
which
theme,
was
baby.
directed by Oliver Stone. AJ, can you give them a ghetto AMC AJ Turner summary of the thing?
Oh, I got you, dog. I got you covered. First of all, if you're not familiar with Oliver Stone, just think of Scarface. That's all you gotta think of. Enough said, right? Okay, so basically, it's just life in the NFL for NFL players. That's all it is. It's just a representation of everyday life of athletes who make it to that next level, who are fortunate to get there, the struggles, socially, politically, economically, sexually,
And the cast.
and oh yeah, a stellar cast. Once again, you have Jamie Foxx, you got Dennis Quaid, LL Cool J, Al Pacino, James Woods, LT, Jim Brown. Uh, they got so many players in there. You had Warren Moon in there, Dick Buckus, the whole shebang. Like, oh, Terrell Owens was in there, Bill Bellamy. Legendary movie. Legendary movie. Legendary movie. That's all I gotta say. That is my go-to number one football movie.
It also talked about how steroid use.
Yeah,
It talked
it
about
talked about,
how black quarterbacks are treated.
like I said, politically, racism, everything you need in a movie about football any given Sunday. But I love. But then when you get older, like I like the aspect of how the characters you shift and you like certain characters because we'll get into that. I'm gonna let you know about that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
All right. I think that. All right. Cool. But it's Halloween.
Yes, sir.
So let me know how y'all Halloween was. Leave a like, a comment, how it was.
Exactly. Give me your experiences. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a costume actually. This is what I really want.
Deep down, deep down,
in my soul's important. I still got it.
You still want to be?
I still got it. I still want to be the man.
Have you reached out to the NFL? Like send them an email or something?
I sure have. You damn right I did. I done sent my videos to the Buccaneers organization, to the players. Man, I'm just trying to get a shot. That's all I need is one opportunity. If I can get one opportunity and I blow it, I blow it. But yes, this ain't a costume wheel.
I did a little trick or treating with Sadia, and it was just anxiety. I felt like I just had to be around kids, and they were just moving around and in the dark.
Nah,
and
you was just
people-
tired. That's
people
all.
were
You was
telling me-
old. You ain't got that energy no
I ain't
more.
got
When you
that
was
energy.
young, remember when we was younger, we would run out that jump.
Yeah.
Man, shit, that's like bank robbery for
Right.
us.
I got my candy though. I got my candy, but
What's
I
your
did go
candy?
to a haunted house.
Word?
It was my first one, and thank God I'm 30 because this is gonna be my last.
Oh my God, you got scared. You got punked
No,
out.
it was just
It was dry.
it was somewhere in bumfuck, and it seemed like it was like the haunted house was feeding the whole county because I saw like kids working there and like little short people and everything.
That was their severance.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
their pay.
Yeah, and
Pies and shit.
And we went on a Saturday where it was like busy as fuck,
Ah.
and you could tell the people in the supposed to be scaring people. They tired.
They
They ain't got time for that.
Raw. Rah.
Right.
Nah, but the ones that take it too serious, the ones that bum rush you and accidentally bump into you, I'm like, there's a contract.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm gonna knock your
Yeah,
ass out.
exactly. One of them touched my damn wife's breast. I'm like, hey man.
He did that on purpose. He was like,
Yarr,
there you go.
yarr.
He probably she foreign. She don't know what she don't know nothing. Y'all thought y'all both. He probably thought you was Jamaican and she was somewhere else. Like they don't know. They
The
don't know
thing
language.
did sort of like I don't know if it was real, but they had like chainsaws. It had white boys, shirt off, jeans, boots with chainsaws.
Oh no, I'm mortified of that shit. Mm-mm.
I ain't want to see that.
I ain't want to see
They
that
were too
either.
close to me. They ain't what they.
That is a horror film right there. In reality, a white man with a weapon in his hand. Shit, I'll take my chance with Bloods and Crips, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right, hell yeah.
All I gotta do is take my shirt off, and I ain't got no colors on. I'm good.
So what's
Like-
gonna happen to you? What do you think is gonna happen to you? You went to a haunted house. Been to one?
Yeah, I've been to one. This shit ain't that scary. I just look at people because I want to go to the ones where it's real scary, where they do all that psychedelic shit. But
Oh,
with
that's
that-
psychedelic.
yeah, like that shit that mess with your head, where you be walking in and the mouth is upside down and shit is falling out.
What about the one with where they got tarantulas and shit?
Nah, that's too.
You
Well, I'm
ever
not
do
scared.
that?
I'm not scared of spiders, but like if one of them shits bite me and they poisonous, I'm gonna get some money. I'm suing. So shit. I'm gonna be like, there's no waiver that says that if I get bit by a venomous snake or a venomous fucking animal, I'm good. Nah, that's the only thing. Cause you know white people stuff. That's they'll take it too far and they'll find a loophole. You can die and be like, you did sign the contract.
Yeah, they did make it sign the contract.
Fuck yeah. So,
But let's see, who else was out there? What was big out there in Halloween? Did you see Ellen dressed as Cardi B? It was disgusting. But I was like turned on by like,
oh my god. Just well, you already know Cardi B don't do it for me. So just doing that, I'm just like, I thought in my not Ellen, but a few other ladies out there who's trying to dress like Cardi. I'm like, y'all might as well wear a clown suit.
You see the tongue?
I seen that. I seen that one.
Why she walking like that? Like a
Look,
why you do it?
she kind of looked like a WE wrestler,
WWE
wrestler girl. Yeah, I saw that shit. That's actually pretty cool though. I mean, Ellen, that's a good one. That's a good one. The one with the censored body, that was good.
The two black chicks.
The two black chicks, that was funny.
Yeah, it was.
That was funny.
Creative.
Yeah, like they get extra creative. They get creative as hell. I like that. I like that they get creative. So that shit is this. Certain people went all out, but there's certain celebrities where I was like, really, nigga, that's all you came up with? You got millions of dollars?
Who you talking about?
Like I forgot who it was. It was one celebrity, Kobe. Like he looked like he's supposed to be a wizard or something. I'm like, that is the cheapest wizard I've ever seen.
What do you do?
Like he dressed up as a wizard, but it just didn't sell me. It didn't sell me. I'm like, my man, you went to Party City for that shit, didn't you? You went where the common folks went. You supposed to be going to like like one dude, he had a Super Saiyan suit on. That shit was dope. And then another guy had Blade on. He had the sword and everything. And he had
Black dude with Blade.
Black dude was Blade, and he had a motorcycle, dog. I was like, that was
he had
it.
a motorcycle too?
He had the motorcycle, dog.
Did you see the one with Stevie Wonder? That was disrespectful.
That's funny.
That was
But it was
disrespectful.
accurate. It was accurate.
Disrespectful.
It was, but it was. I loved every minute of it. That shit was dope. Yeah, Halloween. Yes, of course I saw the Russell Wilson. And,
When you said people the Kobe thing, how it didn't connect. Sierra.
I actually
and Russell
I have no
Wilson. It didn't connect.
I had no problem with it, but it was
Russell. He didn't do it
capture
for
the
me.
essence of Jay-Z,
It was a
of
no
course.
for me, dog.
It was a no. Like they were like basically just one step up better than a casual average Joe family.
Yeah,
That's like an average Joe family type of look, but I still rocked it because it's the connection that counts. Like they were cool. It was cool. I had no problem with that.
No problem.
She was cool. But everybody else was just like fucking with Future. Like when Future's the stepdaddy to his own son, I'm like, drop it, let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Man's trying. He tried his best. Fuck. Yeah, it's just like Russell Wilson. He can't really do nothing bad. The worst thing he can do is not put the water back in the ice tray. Putting it back. It's the worst thing.
Or rip the tag off the bed.
That's the worst thing.
That's the worst
Russell
thing.
Wilson
Yeah.
can do.
Of course, he didn't capture a ex drug dealing mastermind rap artist. He's Russell Wilson. He doesn't have that street element.
Doesn't. Yeah.
But let him live. That man got he got a 7-figure bank account while we down in the basement somewhere. So who's really winning?
And he got a bad chick. So,
And yes,
hey, we can do it for him.
exactly.
Hey, what's up? Is this Talk TV? Y'all make sure y'all leave a like and
Yes, and hit that subscribe button, please.
And
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You got it.
That's right. And shout out to the DC Sports, man.
Yeah,
This.
I mean, I didn't expect. I thought they was actually gonna close out earlier, but it's so funny that they actually play better in Houston. They was getting in that ass in Houston. Or Houston though. They was talking. I know a lot of Houston people. They were talking a whole bunch of shit, but at the same time, I'm gonna keep it funky. I didn't watch the Nats like that. That ain't my team. I'm a Rays fan, first of all, and second of all, everybody all of a sudden is a Nats fan. I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
like name no other person besides Bryce Harper that ain't even there. So I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to DC winning though. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it was like two.
It was 6-2.
No, I'm saying when it comes to DC sports, it was like in 3 years, two DC teams won.
Yeah, I mean,
and then plus, remember the hockey, the Capitals won.
Yeah, that was last year. That was last year.
No, the Mystics won.
The Mystics won this year, and the Nationals. The only people that ain't getting it right is the Redskins.
Is it? Does it feel like there's something wrong with predominantly black athletes in DC that they cannot connect? Because I know John Wall. I know he practicing. He hurting the shit going to Rose Bar and shit.
Well, for the Redskins, when you got basically a NFL Jerry Heller, you ain't going nowhere. Dan Snyder.
You saying he Jerry Heller NWA?
Exactly.
Why you say that?
Because he running people to the ground. He's a terrible owner. He picks bad. He just interferes too much. He's just terrible. Picks the wrong players and just they're gonna have to have an Oakland Raider mentality. They gotta wait till he dies. Like Al Davis, they was like, he ain't gone. But the sad thing is Snyder is like in the 50s. They're gonna wait. You know, rich people die slow. He gonna live 50 plus years and be damned before he get that team up.
Yeah, he gonna this last shit. Yeah, man. So DC Sports, shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to the National.
They booed Trump and
yes, the best video.
I thought this was gonna be their downfall after they booed, and then they gonna lose because of that shit.
Nah, man. Look, man,
I guess they lost 3 times in DC just to spite them.
Exactly. Like, we ain't gonna win here for you. I bet you he's still probably. I don't even know if he even congratulated them yet.
You think they're gonna go to the White House?
Hell no. That is
baseball is an American.
Yeah, it's American pastime. But
make America great.
It's too much diversity on that team. You got a bunch of Dominicans on that team. You got a bunch of black. You got some black. You got white. These are liberal white people. They ain't fucking with Trump.
I saw one brother. He from Southeast. He was pitching and shit.
Oh yeah,
and shit. Like he about to play some
Jerome from Southeast finally made it.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, they're not going to the White House. Like Trump just better expect nobody to go see his ass. He is that dirty uncle that nobody want to see. That smells like piss and lemon. So don't nobody want to see that. They gonna be like, you want to go see Uncle Trump? I'll go to grandma's.
But talking about grandma and grandpops, we can't go on without talking about.
Yeah, it's a sad
rest
day.
in peace. It's a sad day.
I'm watching all the Fridays tomorrow after work. I'm just letting you know that right now. Shout out to rest in peace to John Witherspoon, major loss, aka Pops, aka Granddad, aka Willie. I ain't gonna say what the other woman called him.
Bro, he came out. He was been doing his thing for a long time.
Yeah, he was with Richard Pryor, and he's been
he was on What's Happening.
What's Happening? Shit, and he's been in like at least 5 iconic classics. Friday, he was in Friday, The 5 Heartbeats. What else? He was also.
How did he die?
Of course, Soul Plane. We don't know.
How did he die?
I don't know. It was Sutton. So yeah, he's been in so many films. Like it's so many I can't even name off the top of my head already. Oh, one of my favorite parts in his little small role. Remember Little Nicky with Adam Sandler?
I never watched.
He stole a flash from Adam Sandler, and Adam Sandler had these demon eyes, and this nigga John Witherspoon looks at him and said, "You go all crazy eyed, huh?" He said, "I can do crazy eyed." I was done when he did that shit. Yo, when he said crazy eye, I can do it too. And yo, his eye was twitching. That shit was funny. And then of course everybody, like the younger kids, know him through Soap. Of course, Boondocks Granddad. That's what I'm mad about. I'm like, yo, I hope Aaron Magruder got some stock footage of him. Audio or something. Like, we need Granddad. Like, what the hell is gonna happen without? And then we can't have another Friday anymore. I
don't think the Friday was gonna happen, bro. Just
but let it go. It ain't gonna happen anymore. But damn, so blessings to his family.
I feel like, shout out to Bill Cosby, but I feel like Pops John Witherspoon was like the real hood Pops. Yeah. You know how Bill Cosby was America's dad.
Yeah, but he was. Yeah,
I feel like he was.
Yeah, Witherspoon was more relatable.
He was more relatable.
Witherspoon was.
He always act his age.
Yeah, he was that cool.
He didn't judge.
But he was the cool uncle too. He was that cool uncle you could talk to, and he'll just say some. He'll drop some knowledge, a gem on you when you really down on your luck. Like when he said, "This would make you a man." But I say this: the younger kids need to take a look at that scene when he said, "So quick to pick up a gun, scared to take an ass whipping." That's the truth. A lot of these young punks out here, even dudes our age, so quick to talk that threatening shit.
Right.
As soon as a nigga say put on some pads, though, you scared to take that ass whooping. Terrible. You threaten me. Threaten you by saying put some pads on, let's play some football. That's how it be out here now.
They just want to point that shit.
They just want to point, yeah.
Motherfuckers think a gun is powerful, like.
And it's not. It's just that's why they call it an equalizer.
Right.
When a gun in your hand,
white man's equalizer, but other people's, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, nah, nigga, throw them hands and see what happens. Because anybody can get shot and die, but taking an ass whooping and living that with the rest of your days, nah.
You live
to fight another day.
Live to fight another day. Yeah. So hey, we gotta make sure Black community to protect Pops at all costs.
What you mean protect Pops? You mean his legacy?
His legacy, because I don't want the mainstream. I don't want the dominant society
come out
with some charges.
Yeah, say he
touched somebody or a woman.
Exactly.
And 82 at the Red Hogs in
right
in Kentucky,
in Detroit. Because that's where he's from. But yeah, because
I don't want none of that. None. We gotta protect this. We ain't gonna let this one slide.
Exactly. Homeboy, he was a good guy.
Last of the last. We ain't letting that slide.
And we losing them too, man. So, damn.
Yeah.
77 years old.
Yeah. Could have made it to November, but hashtag No Nut November. Are you gonna do it? And for me, hey man.
Voluntarily. That shit.
It's like fasting. Maybe we need it. Maybe we can clear, No Nut November.
You know what? It's like this. No Nut November is like motherfuckers saying they gonna get on a diet. Right? And see how long you can last.
It can be said.
It can be said.
It can be thought of.
Right. But who says you got to really put the emphasis and work on it? Because now if you see a piece of ass, that's a cake. Ain't no man gonna turn down no cake. Cake all in your face. You gonna turn the cake down, and let's say if it's frosted. Let's say if it's got a lot of icing on it. And she wants you to cut that shit. You ain't gonna cut that cake, nigga?
You ain't gonna cut that cake?
Nigga, you gonna eat the cake.
Eat the cake.
Have all the frosting on your face too afterwards.
Are you gonna imagine that? Pornhub, no Pornhub for a month.
Oh shit. Can't have that.
I can't.
The economy will crash. The circulation will fuck up. People need the bus. That's why. Look, white people, white shooters. They don't need no nut. No. They need
That's the only group of
exactly
people
that don't need no nut November. Exactly.
That's gonna be turned into a massacre November.
Exactly. We don't need that. Never ending shooting November if we leave them motherfuckers with no nut. No, let the white people, let the white nerds or the white cornballs get all the sex they want. Now niggas, we might have to, because tired of birthing a lot of it. Anywho, we don't need a lot of November babies being conceived.
Are you talking about
December, January, February, May, June, July,
April,
August.
May, June,
we don't need
July,
no Leos
August.
and Virgos. Yeah, we don't need no more Leos and Virgos.
No.
We don't need no more Leo and Virgos.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
Is Trump one?
I don't know
we gotta figure out if Trump was one.
Nah, he's in a class all by himself. His horoscope is asshole.
Hey, I don't know the habit. It's all about discipline.
Of course,
because it's gonna be sometimes you might have some time by yourself.
It can be done.
No one's home.
Well, shit.
You gotta get a quick drink before work.
No, that don't count. That don't count.
That counts.
No, nut November means, man, you can't be nothing at all.
Exactly.
Nah, that means you can't jerk no nothing. So look, man, that's what it says. Discipline. But I tell you what, the only good thing about it, I would say, at least for 1 month, you ain't got to worry about no pregnancy or STD scare.
That's the only.
That's the big thing. You can sit back and go, hey, well, if somebody
nowhere.
You fuck with got pregnant, you be like, well, it wasn't me. It sure wasn't me. Because you don't want that text in December. Yeah. Next thing you know, hey, I hate when a woman gets you with a hey, and then you respond back, and then it takes the dots, but then it takes like a 30-minute delay. It's like, what the fuck she say hey for? And then next thing you know, big ass paragraph come down. I don't know how to tell you this.
All that blue.
Right, all that blue. I don't know how to tell you this, but I I skipped my period, and it'd be at the worst time. You'd be at work like, can I answer this shit? And you know you can't answer because as soon as you answer, somebody want to talk to you. Yeah, we don't need that. That's the only good thing about November is that means no incidents have happened. You can be like, you can sit back and go, yeah, that's that other nigga. It ain't me.
Yeah, my dick tingling. It ain't nothing bad.
Exactly. There you go. Bad. So that no nut November. Can it be done? Yes. Will it be done by most? Hell no.
It's a thought.
It's a thought. It's the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts. All right, y'all. The movie theme of
Any
the
given
show
Sunday.
is Any Given Sunday.
Let's go.
One of the main characters was Willie Beeman. AKA, acted by Jamie Foxx, the very talented. And this movie came out in 1999, December, around late December of 1999. And basically, the movie is ahead of its time. But
so ahead of its time. We're talking like characters basically are what NFL players are today. And one of them is that punk ass Julian Washington. But this scene right here, that's why I was telling everybody. Hold on, you want to watch it?
Yeah, we got to set
it up. We got to set it up.
Let's talk about Willie Beeman because
the development of his character.
Because he was a second quarterback to start, and he was the
third string. Remember,
the third string quarterback.
Remember, Carabini started back before him.
Carabini, he threw the ball out there.
Yeah, he was like, throwing the fucking ball to Georgia. This is Miami.
And then so basically he worked his way up.
Before we play this,
we're gonna go to a break. We're gonna play one of his songs because Willie Beeman becomes a superstar, and he has his own marketing deal, and one of his.
And while you watching that, I want you to think about the character and what you think of him. Let that sink in. Get to it. No, I gotta get ready to do my dance.
Which one? Gotta get to work.
Gotta get to work, man. And then I need to know who was that nigga in the rap video with him. Who was he supposed to be a representation of?
What are you talking about?
The guy the rapper when he goes, the nigga was doing this. I was like, nigga, who is that? Like, who was he supposed to be representing?
All right.
I was just sitting here like, what? Who is this other nigga? And then the lyrics, when we was young, we didn't get it. And then I got it. I was like, oh Lord, I was sitting around saying people creaming. I keep the ladies creaming. I was like, we 11, 12 years old. We don't know what the fuck that means. We just singing it. My name is Willie Beeman. I keep the ladies creaming and all my fans. I like the montage of that shit. He says, here we get in the gym.
All right, I'm about to look for the fucking intro. I mean, the Willie Beeman.
You can't find it?
I'm about to do it right now.
My name is Willie. Come on, got it. We just sung 90% of it. You know, they don't even. I don't even think they want to hear it no more. They know what it is.
All right.
They got the horn.
All right,
my name is Willie. The scene
right here is when.
So he's looked at as the cocky, arrogant asshole. That's how when I was younger, that's what I thought. Then when I got older and then I started playing sports, this scene right here resonates for a lot of, especially black athletes. I'm gonna let y'all take a look at this scene right here, because he nailed every fucking line on this scene, and I know for black athletes, that's why a lot of them are the way they are.
Especially black quarterbacks.
Especially black athletes in general.
Especially he's talking about here black quarterbacks, how coaches they don't give them no chance.
Oh yeah, no, they
especially how in NFL how it is now is when black quarterbacks they're not getting as much opportunity,
and they get ostracized and
criticized, and that they're thought of as stupid or
or they're just athletic ability.
And then most of these black quarterbacks in high school, they get to college, they have to change.
They have to change it. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. So watch this part right here, and watch how he breaks it down, and
he's talking to his coach, which is Al Pacino,
and coach him and wants him to step down for a guy who already has it.
This is so relevant now when it's talking about how in
NFL, NCAA is screwing these boys of their money. And look at him. Like, if you look at the character, he came from Texas, so he was poor. And look, how many black people, not even just athletes, but students, we can relate to that. I remember that being at Liberty. You want to go out on a day, you ain't got no money, you can't afford to do shit. Dog, do you know what my diet consisted of at Liberty?
What?
Noodles, sandwiches, pickles, salt and vinegar chips,
Ew.
and fucking once a week, like fried chicken, unless I had to go to the school place and you only had 5 meal points, like where you can go there regularly. Now they had meal points where you can order pizza with that shit, but that was basically your money.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then my homeboy used to take me to Walmart because that was the spot. I take my $40 and stretch that motherfucker.
Yeah, so, that's how college.
That's how college was, but that's how a lot of, especially for the minorities, and that's why he's angry.
He snapped right there. He snapped
right there because it's so funny how these fucking coaches love to say that shit, blame everybody for yourself. But he didn't hear a damn thing he just said. He just said that he was basically stereotyped. I got quick feet. What the fuck does that got to do with anything? It's like these NFL, words. A lot of these fucking so-called skilled people who scouters, they think they know somebody. It's like, no, let that man play what he knows best. They always feel like, well, he should play at this position. No, why he had to play cornerback? Like he said, he don't do that kind of shit, tackling 255. And that's the thing. Look at Willie B. Look at him. Look at his structure. Does he look like a motherfucker that can tackle like he said as a cornerback?
No smart,
he ain't no fucking dude that he can tackle people like that. That's what he's trying to say. And that's what happens to a lot of these quarterbacks. The black quarterbacks and black athletes, they go somewhere and unfortunately a lot of the white coaches look at them and say, well, we're gonna look at your stereotypes and we're gonna use that to your advantage.
And also, it could be some nepotism shit because maybe one of the
it's always nepotism. It's always
and the son, the dad might have went to the
and what he and like he said later on, it's placism, it's classism. The white boy ain't even that good. He got the money. Good old man.
Very beautiful, by the way, the film and the way it was done.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's so funny how he says that. As you just talked about nepotism. They placed that white boy. Like, I would love to ask if I wish I could ask the real Cat Rooney and all them if they were real characters. Like, okay, did you have to go through the adversities and trials that Willie went through, or was the shit just handed to you? Now, in the movie where he was like, everybody's been telling me what to do since college. It was like, it don't fucking matter. You still had a plan, and you was good regardless. Willie Beeman and a lot of black people, we didn't have that opportunity. It was like you have to go with what they offer you.
Right.
We didn't be like, I'm not gonna do it. Otherwise your ass was out of a job. Right. And you was gonna be in a fucking deli market doing some shit like my man Vicky Rourke did in The Wrestler, getting people potato salad and shit, and be blown and getting upset because somebody says I want 2 pounds, and then you take the 2 pounds. No, I said 3 1/4. Don't you understand? Your hands too heavy. So this is what I'm saying. Like the coach, a lot of people just done like the way how Willie took charge. but he had to do it.
He knew he didn't have enough time. He knew his
didn't-
arm
and-
was running out.
Yeah, and
he said, "I'm gonna get what I gotta get."
exactly, and more than that, he is a leader. Those people didn't want to follow, but when he took control, they won games.
But this speech actually did help.
It helped him, but look at the rest of it. Play the rest of it because I love this part right here that's coming up right now because this part right here represents the fucking reality of things, like how coaches will tell you this, and I've seen it. Yeah, you gotta sacrifice, you gotta do this, you gotta believe in the organization. You have to believe, you have to build these guys up. He said all that shit right about how he needs to lead. And just play the rest. I want to hear this. Play it. Play it. Play it. Play it. Play it. No, look at his. You see, look at Coach stance. Look at Coach stance. There's no accountability right there. Motherfucker, got to let that sink in. The reality is, you want me to do all that shit, but you didn't believe in me in the first place, motherfucker. You didn't even look me in the eye. What did you just say? You didn't say. You only said two things to me, and then when you knew that you had no more options, then you want to deride me. Like he said, go in there like you're in the hood and your mama's ringing the dinner bell. Like, and white people love saying that shit, don't they? They love trying to relate to us like you're in the hood. Like, why you fucking gotta say that? Even if we are. Motherfucker, no, don't say that. You don't say that to me. Why can't you just say, give it all you got there, son? Do what you gotta do. Play this game, play the game that you love, and take us there. You see what I'm saying? But once again, what did I say about the reality of the whole thing? You want me to do all this, and you want me to be a part of a team. Supposedly, you want me to give all I can, and the other people will follow. And you supposedly believe in me, but when I was on the team, you ain't say two words to me when you had your precious Cat Rooney, playing. So, but when when everything went to shit, then you want to hype me up. That's how a lot of these players go, especially like walk-ons or anybody who's trying. They don't pay no attention to you. They don't. And that's why, in a way, unfortunately, in a society, especially today, like a Willie Beeman, he was like, I gotta be an asshole to get exposure. I can't be the nice teammate because it's other dickhead players like a Julian Washington, aka Julian Washington is why you have your Antonio Browns, your Odell Beckhams, your selfish ass players. That's why we say this movie was ahead of its time. They were basically telling you that's how the league was gonna be. A lot of these sucker ass dudes, like we looked at Julian Washington was a dickhead. He was selfish. He didn't believe in the team. He believed in getting his dollars up. There was one scene where he was like, the point is I'm trying to get paid. That's the point. And even a fucking coordinator said, if we don't win, you don't get to do your chip and dip commercials. And that's what a lot of these players don't understand. If you don't win, no matter how fucking good you are, nobody's gonna want to pay you. They're gonna be like, you're a loser. Your team is some shit. Yeah, you might put up these numbers, but the real numbers is the record of your team, and can you get to the playoffs and the championship. Julian Washington was a selfish ass player, and that's why. Think about it this way: why do you think Willie was always ignoring him? He was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Well, he confronted him.
Exactly.
Well, no, he was saying you're living a white man dream.
But boy, before that,
black man living the white man dream.
But before that motherfucker was in the huddle, and he was like, "You run snake eyes." And the thing is, basically Julian wanted to run his way, and I love how Willie said, "You can get on my page, or you can shut the fuck up."
All right.
So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's a perfect example
too.
We
gotta finish this one when he was. He said,
exactly.
You ain't say two words to me.
Two words. You ain't say shit to this man. You ain't say shit to this brother, and you want him to all of a sudden be down with you. Now see, right there. He didn't even hear what he said. Half of my career is over already. Like you said, due to injuries and shit. You said it. He knew that he didn't have much time left. You see what I'm saying? Cap probably played 15, 16 years.
Right.
You know, with his, you know, he was already injured enough. He was broken already. Willie probably knew I got maybe 3 to 5 years. And that's why a lot of these players today want to get as much money as they can before they get broken. Now that's not to say that's the right thing, because I believe that you play hard to get the money. You don't, the shit shouldn't just be given to you, because that's why the league today is the way it is. That's why I'm trying to get on my team. A lot of motherfuckers out there that's been entitled. Like, you know, if you spend more of their energy on the Instagram talking about how I bought my mama a car, get the fuck out of my face. Did you have to do that? Would you do that?
I wouldn't do that.
All you gotta do is just buy the car. Because then if she get robbed, then it's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, dumbass. So that's what he was trying to say. But once again, he couldn't relate, because that's all. And that's the difference between the old generation and the new generation. He was trying to explain to him. He was like, you might think that is different, but it's the same old shit. Like he said, the halftime bullshit speech. He was like, it's about the money. Because it is. They want to use these black brothers up and then throw them to the trash, but they'll let the white boys get the glory.
Right.
And it's like, nah, fuck that. Look, black people to the point nowadays, like, nah, fuck some glory. I need my direct deposit is glory.
Yeah.
My checking account is glory.
All right. We got more going on with Given Sunday.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get some more scenes. We're gonna get to the last speech by Al Pacino.
Man.
But first, make sure you guys shout out to Team Wings,
our sponsors,
and House of Gains. Shout out to Wes. You guys want to work out, get your body right, not get fat over. Get out, my boy. Hit up my boy Wes. All right.
And Wes will get you right. And remember, guys, October, November, December, that is the biggest, in January too, but especially October, November, and December. These are the months where the holidays are in, so there's a lot of food, especially food that ain't good for you, that's gonna get you plump like a turkey. You don't want to be a turkey and then try to lose all that shit in March. It don't work.
Hey, that Popeye's Cajun chicken?
No, I'm not doing that shit.
Why?
Like I said, after I tried the chicken sandwich before, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's good, but it's not good for you. I was like, nah, I'm good.
I was talking about how the eyes.
I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of
it causes messes with your brain.
It's like, man, that shit's like walking out smashing a random chick raw. It might feel because it might feel good, but you don't know the consequences later on. Yeah, it is. It is the same. I made it the same.
You can't. It's the same. We're gonna go to shit I see on my timeline.
Let's do it. Shit I see on my timeline.
Yeah. We also, guys, we want more shit. Like AJ's doing his Tampa Bay show, and I got a show coming out called Under the Clout.
Under the Clout. Check that out.
And also, we're gonna have a Patreon page where we're gonna have not explicit. But we're gonna have personal, custom videos. We're gonna do skits on there and any other cool Q&A stuff. So make sure you guys look out for our Patreon.
That's right. And then we're gonna do things like this for fans out there. Whoever sends us one of the most coolest shits that we can use for shit I see on my timeline, you will get mailed a free Ish Talk T-shirt.
That's true.
True.
That's true.
So yes. So someone who finds us the best shit I see on my timeline and DM us at our Instagram, you will get the shirt. Free Ish Talk T-shirt. Shit is dope.
All right. So shit I see on my timeline. The first one was, did you see the fights? There were so many fights this week. It was the two white girls that got into a fight.
Yeah.
That was pleasing to me. Mayonnaise violence.
Mayonnaise on mayonnaise violence.
Yeah.
Throw the trash. Take out the trash.
And then had some just skinny niggas just standing up, probably fighting over them, one of them. And what was the NBA fight?
That shit wasn't no fight. Niggas wrestling.
Yeah. MB had to do the chokehold.
That ain't no chokehold. Cause you know if that had been like in like fucking Hyattsville, niggas would have been swinging. Fists would have been flying. Teeth would have been like you heard this.
It was sort of intense.
That wasn't intense. These niggas were bear hugging. I'm like. Niggas are bear hugging. 6'7" niggas bear hugging.
You want to compare that and the what's the thing in the Palace? Malice in the Palace with Ron Artest?
No, it's nowhere on that level. Hell, that ain't even on the Doug Christie and Rick Fox level. And Kobe Bryant, when Doug Christie hit that nigga with a 2-piece big deal, that nigga hit him with the real spicy chicken. He said, Dog, you know it's bad when the side of your neck do this. the side of Kobe's neck looked like Play-Doh. I was like, damn. And then he bum rushed Brick Fox when he was walking into the fucking hall.
Really?
Yeah, those are fights. That shit was just a bunch of two niggas just. This is a black woman in his.
Niggas, hold on. God damn. And then the next shit I seen on my timeline, I saw this one, and I think you sent this to me, and it was just, I don't know how I feel about it, but
You felt elevated?
I felt elevated, but I felt sorry for this dude after the game.
Oh yeah, you know he had to run.
He probably had a rough life after this. Okay, because he must have some death threats.
That man was Jesse Owens in the league.
He was what?
Jesse Owens.
Jesse Owens.
That motherfucker was just or Willie Mae Hayes. He was just. You gotta show that shit. That shit was funny. I saw that. I was like, yes.
Man done did it.
He did grace. He did it through grace. The ancestors were moving him. That's why the ancestors' hands was like this. Frederick Douglass' hand was like this. Look at that. Frederick Douglass was moving the ball. Look, Harriet Tubman moved to the left. Woo! Ooh, he was hitting him with a football move. Ooh, that's some Harlem Globetrotter shit.
What was he?
I don't know what the
last name. Globetrotter? I don't know how that.
All right, all I said, white man.
White man.
That's basically a meme for the white man trying to keep us down. And black people always find a way. Oppression. Black people, black strength.
Yeah, the caption was, he got lynched after the game. Ain't that some shit? Who said that?
I hope he ran. Nah, he quick. They couldn't catch him. They couldn't catch him.
They had nooses just going around.
He was so fast, the shotgun shells just fell to the ground. They couldn't catch him. That man's moving like Meteor Man.
We think his name was just.
I don't know, man.
Whoa! How he do that?
I don't know.
And you know they got some Chuck Taylors on, so
he had Converse. Yeah, they got some Converses on. Nigga, look at shit. Y'all talk about motherfucking NBA players today.
Nah, there ain't nobody doing that.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nobody doing that.
They was like, can he do that? Is that legal, sir?
Is that legal?
Ref was like, I don't know.
They probably changed a bunch of
rules.
The
ref was probably like, I don't know. My man probably put the plies hands up like this. I don't know. That was beautiful though. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, the next shit I see in my timeline is the Breakfast Club, because somehow the feud
is still brewing.
Like, what's going on, AJ?
Well, apparently they are. Angela Yee was angry at Charlamagne the God for that interview with Gucci Man and how he didn't come to her defense when he was calling her a bitch and he was talking about like he was gonna slap the shit out of DJ Envy. Oh, and shit. So she was uncomfortable and she said, he's not loyal.
All right, let's see what she says. That was Angela Yee, right? What was she talking about?
She was just saying how, Gucci Man was being disrespectful and how he was making, back in the day, he made up lies about sleeping with other women, and when he apologized about it and how it wasn't true. But my thing about the whole situation is that, when it comes to this whole thing, it all could have been avoided so easily. Like, I get that Angela Yee was like, she said she was doing the lip service, but she's never really answered the question. It's like, okay, but I get it that you were talking your shit and you were being maybe flirtatious, but you know how that shit goes. You know how women would say that, oh, they were just doing that a part of the show. But at the end of the day, we don't know like what was going through her mind when she did that, because she might have really was feeling Gucci and wanted the D at that time. Like, it's okay. Like, there's a lot of women out there that's like, yo, if you want some D from a dude at a certain time, it's cool. Because she's making it look like that. In a way, she's basically saying that Gucci's beneath her.
Wait, hold on. Wait, first we gotta talk about her being mad at Charlamagne.
Yeah, okay. I'm just throwing that out there. But Charlamagne, I don't know why they expected him to be so loyal.
He did speak on the incident.
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong. He was in. He can't control what. First of all, are you gonna tell Gucci Man, yo, you don't need to talk about nobody like that? He would have got the shit slapped out of him. He can't control.
What could he have said?
Exactly. There's nothing he could.
What could he have said?
There's nothing he could have said. like so Charlemagne, and the only fucked up part is people didn't look at the entire interview. He did a good job. Gucci said some enlightening shit about his life. All we did is pay attention to the last few minutes, and that's people's problem. Like you should have looked at the whole interview. And Charlotte, once again, Charlemagne can't control it. But I want to have another thing. Where was that same energy for Charlemagne when he was getting roasted by Troy Ave, Fredo Starr, Birdman, and all them? They laughed at him. No one said anything. So it's like, all right, Envy and Ye, like, come on. Nobody said a damn thing. And that's why, like, people, I have my disagreement moments with Charlemagne, but at that moment, he didn't. Why do you? They just work together. And I get it. They're supposed to be a family and all that shit. But once again, I need you a family. That's like
they did have a bunch of shows since then.
Right,
I'm not
still,
sure if it was awkward, but
here's the thing. That's like me bringing somebody like on a
that
show
I don't fuck with.
That you don't fuck with, but I let them. I laugh.
You let them talk.
Yeah, let them talk shit about you, and then I'm laughing with them. But then when the same happened to me, and then you go off and interview that person, I get mad at you. That's fucking stupid. Like the thing about Angela Yee that gets me, once again, she plays that no accountability role. She'll instigate some shit, but then when somebody call her back out on her shit, or they say something about her, then it's I ain't comfortable. I ain't like that. You can't have it.
How do you know that?
Because she's instigated a lot of shit. She
has a show. She
lip service.
Lip
service.
And it's just she talks sexy.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
here's
all because someone.
Yeah, but at the same time,
someone says something.
We get that
compliment. Doesn't mean they want to fuck. Or because they like your picture.
Okay, did you
hear? Doesn't mean they want to fuck.
She said that her pussy was deep.
Who cares? I hear that all the time on social media. Is it true? No.
You don't know that.
Is it just for talk?
You want to know?
Is it just for attention?
Yes. Not necessarily, because we don't know what's going through that person's mind. See, that's the.
But you want to find out.
But once again, though, like I had told you before, let the roles would have been flipped. If Gucci would have said some shit about, I'm trying to.
Did.
No, I'm just saying. But when a man does it, it's like, what if Gucci would have came out and said, "Oh, I was just talking shit too." Nobody would believe him. If Gucci would have been like, "Yo, I was just fucking around," they'd have been like, "Nah, nigga, you really wanted to smash Angela." Because then she went on later on and talked about basically, did you see Gucci in 2009 and 2010? So it's like, for real. Like she was saying she wouldn't touch him because he was ugly back then.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like, all right, so now all of a sudden it's just because he's ugly. So like once again, that's why people are like, really, Angela? Now you just sound like you acting like you better than him or something. Like you wouldn't want to be in touch with the likes of him, but it is what it is.
All right, let's see what she says. Got the audio working.
Okay, if you can see my face, I'm doing the Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark eye roll meme. Oh, get the fuck out of my face. Once again, did I say, where was that energy when Charlemagne was getting shitted on by people? When they were talking shit about him, like I said, with Beanie Siegel, with Fredo Starr, and all that. It's like, y'all were laughing at him. And then, once again, when K. Michelle called Angela Yee out because Angela Yee brought up a fact that they said her shit stink. So it's like, it's a give and take, but you gotta be accountable. So it's like, oh, it's okay for you to instigate some little shit, but then when somebody call you out on your shit and say, oh, for real, that's how you feel, then I didn't do anything.
But the whole thing, it just started with Gucci Mane making up some shit, because
how do we know he's making up some
Angela Yee.
How do you know this? You don't know that. See, that's the
problem. I do know that, but you don't. But there's a big population of dudes out here saying because a woman
and there's
likes
a big,
me,
but there's a big
likes one of my pictures.
But there's a big population. But you gotta
understand,
there's a big population of women also who do shit like that, and then they just get in their feelings when they get exposed.
No, AJ,
they do.
You saying there's a lot of women more than men.
I didn't say
talking
more.
About a minority of the minority.
I said a lot and a lot of.
How come you don't talk about the men?
I do talk about the men. First of all, Gucci already called his shit. He said he apologized about lying about the other ones, but that one, he's standing behind his shit. And if you look at the video, like I told you, the energy and all that shit and the chemistry, it was look, once again, apparently, like she said, she was. Oh, that wasn't even the lip service. That was the morning after. Nobody gives a fuck when you said it. It's what you said and
so you
how
think
you
she
said
was
it.
ready to fuck that night?
Look, we don't.
I'm
know.
asking you.
I don't know.
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
I'm asking you.
For me personally,
yeah.
For me personally,
Oh, if a woman said that to you, do you think she wanted to fuck?
probably.
Okay, you don't think because it's just a show?
Once again, I'm going by the vibe. It's a possibility, but here's the thing.
If a woman says nice eyes to you, you think she wants to fuck?
No, not at all. But key word. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And no, it is what you say and how you say it. Because first of all,
which one
nice
is it?
eyes is different. Everybody says that shit. I've heard women say that, but okay, whatever.
It's flirting. It could be a compliment.
No, it's not.
Could be a compliment.
No, nice eyes is a compliment.
Okay,
but when you say shit like this, it's what you say and how you detail it. Like if a chick says my eyes is captivating, really, nigga, captivating.
Okay. She used 4 more letters. Who gives a fuck?
4 more letters or 4 more syllables?
Four more. One more extra syllable. I don't know.
No, but
it doesn't mean
we're not saying it doesn't mean it all the time. But you can't say that there's times where it don't mean it. At that time, in my opinion, I think she did. I think she was. I'm not saying she was all like, "Oh, I'm about to get this nigga," but she had a moment, like I could fuck this dude. Like it ain't about like, but that's all we're saying. At the end of the day, the whole thing is blown way out of proportion. Gucci was at the same time, he was just talking shit too. If anything, Angela could have dead that shit and been like, "Nah, I didn't go that way."
Because it was a show.
No, because she likes to hold a certain image on the Breakfast Club, but then when she goes on lip service, like it's one or the other. It's okay to be professional. No, I don't have a problem with it. Just own your shit. Own your shit. Like it is what it is. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. It's like if it happened, it happened. So fucking what?
All right. Dish Talk TV.
Yeah.
B More, AJ Turnup as 83 from the 10 big bucks, the 5th round pick from Tuscaloosa University.
Tuskegee.
He's part of the experiments.
That's why my shoulders got bigger.
Okay. The movie of the night we're talking about
Any Given Sunday, and basically the most.
Yeah, the soundtrack was dope. Don't give up that fight.
Oh God, no!
You know you gotta live
My Niggas by DMX, that was my shit. You won't take this one? Oh yeah, the soundtrack was beautiful, and then the greatest speech of all time for football is here.
All right, at the end, the last game
they played Dallas.
They're playing
for the playoffs. They played Dallas.
Okay,
basically the Cowboys. Basically.
And Rooney, he started, he got hurt, and then Willie Beeman came in. So this is the halftime speech when they were down.
No, this is right before the game.
I thought they were down.
No.
Okay, this is
right before the game started.
This is before the game starts.
Yeah.
And Willie Beeman listening. Listen to this speech is one of the most motivational.
It's just football.
And it relates to how football is life.
No, it also relates with what the game is supposed to be about.
Yeah, but it's about life, nigga. You don't think it's about life?
I mean, yeah, you can metaphorically put that in life, but I get it. But this is like more so like this is football, baby. And being a family and a unit and all that shit, like what you're supposed to be for real.
Nigga, it's about football is life. That's all I want to say. That's Wait, what does he say about it? What does he mean?
Okay,
I stand to see. I see.
no, he said I can't stand to see the face that I see in the mirror.
Mm,
I felt now I'm not
mm.
gonna I felt that one. I felt that.
Imagine that.
I felt that shit like man.
Hard to look yourself in the
It's
mirror.
hard to look at yourself. Yeah, when you done that, that means you've hit rock bottom and you need to have soul searching and yeah, when you can't look I tell everybody like you cannot look at yourself in the mirror and have that confident I love you stare. You have to really go back to the drawing board. And I loved it. Like you said, yeah, you're right. This is about life too. And I love how he said he put everything out there to his players. He's like he pissed away his money, which is bad because it's like you literally pissed away millions and you but it also telling you how this game took away from him.
Took away his
It
family.
took away his family because you know he football was his passion, and that's what happens to a lot of these great players. They focus, and that's what makes them great. They sacrifice
a lot
something.
of careers.
Yeah, they sacrifice something for the glory of the game, and then
they have a fuck up.
Yeah, relationship, but that's why they apologize when they at the Hall of Fame. Like,
Everybody
I'm sorry, guys, for leaving you when you had the chicken pox. When I had to go complete that pass. Yeah, when you get
When you
older,
get
things
older,
get
things
taken
get
away.
taken away from you.
Yeah,
That's what I'm feeling like right now.
Okay.
Everything's going good. I feel like I'm receiving so much shit, but when I get older, I feel like all this shit is just gonna be gone. Because when I give my mother a hug, I just be like, maybe she won't be here, so I'm just embracing this. Because you get older, people die. You just gotta people lose.
I was thinking about that shit from a physical too. Like, you know, the windows of opportunity close. Like I know I keep going back to football, but it's like when I was 21, yeah, I could easily recover from shit. But yeah, when you get older, that youth, that energy, that strength, that speed, all that is literally getting taken away from you due to time. And that shit is hard to, especially when you haven't done what you wanted to do in life.
Regrets, yeah.
Regrets, and you gotta stop that.
There's an inch out there. It's all about opportunity.
Yep.
Sometimes we're too scared to take it.
And an inch in life is basically one day at a time.
Right.
That's all it is. One day at a time. You have to die for that day.
Crozier. Imagine just having a group of people that sacrifice their body for the you for
That's called a brotherhood. That's called brotherhood, unity, and man, and we
That's one of
talk.
the things football teaches.
Yeah, and it teaches
Army, yeah.
all those things. Anything that has to deal with teamwork and strategy, you have to be willing to sacrifice yourself for that person. sports and stuff like that, real shit like that with teamwork is to show you that you alone are not the most important thing in the world. Like everybody's important. Like you are like you. That's the problem with people. There are a lot of people out there thinking that they are so much better than others. No, you have to be willing to say this is not just about me. It's bigger than me. Mm. Hear that? He said, "Come together as a team or die as an individual." That means, boy, I wish these motherfucking football players nowadays can learn that. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers are shitty. It's like you want to be selfish in the individual star, so you're going to lose as the individual star. That's why you got teams like nobody likes the Patriots, but the motherfuckers play together.
Yeah,
And they play together. And Belichick, his main thing is you ain't shit. The team, you everybody as a unit is like that, but you alone, I don't care how good you are, you can get the fuck out. You know, ask Randy Moss.
We can find another one.
We can find another one just like you. He won 3 Super Bowls with Deion Branch. Yo, I give you a free T-shirt if you can tell me without even Googling right now. Somebody can message right now. What team did he play for afterwards? And they don't know. Watch somebody Google. I'm like, nah, nigga, you Googled it. You gotta do it right now. Thank you for giving them the answer. So
I didn't know. I just guessed. Wow. All right, cool. Yeah. Any Given Sunday, great movie. Oliver Stone, good job. They didn't win no Academy, no Oscars, but it's a shame
because it was too controversial. That's why it was too real. It was too raw. You know, movies like this was the NFL. That's why they had to make the names up the sharks and shit. The NFL didn't want nothing to do with that. They basically was like this. Hey, good job. They was like this. Good job, Oliver. They shook his hand. They said, "Bitch."
He actually does some great history documentary. Or
yeah,
what was it? What was it called? Like he directed something like The Unknown Truth of American History.
I think so, but a lot of his movies are he had personal experiences with, and that's why he makes such good movies. Like basically, Scarface was supposed to be an anti-drug movie. He was talking about how he had to go to Europe to get away from drugs in Miami at the time of the drugs was the cocaine and all that shit. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, I need something to get me high. So let's go to Chicks of the Week. Are you?
I think I did good this week. I think I struck royal. I think I did. I think I know I did. Yes, I did. All right. Let's take a look. I want to see us. Look at that. Look at those chocolate stripes. And then the hair. I just love the afro, like chicks with them big ass afro hairs and booties like that. Look at that, boy. That's a deluxe.
You ever had a chick she hold her cheeks without you telling?
Yeah, I do. Since they go to heaven. Those women go straight to heaven.
You just gotta hold their hips.
Yeah, when they, oh my Lord, I try to hold my Lord while they hold their cheeks. I'll be like, I fucking so good, I make that wig fall off.
Think it's a wig?
Yeah, it look like some shit from Coming to America. That's that soul glow. Give it them soul glow strokes. And look at that arch, man. Like just the stripes are like the little stretch marks are like sprinkles to me. I like that shit. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead. That's that fudge, sister.
Would you get her a iPhone, the new one with the?
I ain't doing that.
It looked like a stove. Would you do it for her?
I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
That's all she wants.
I don't know. Man. I can't do that no more. I fell victim to that years ago.
You learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson, so ain't no pussy worth no phone. Especially phones nowadays, $1,000 phones. Nah, I need that.
So you
phone.
saying you wouldn't pay for pussy? No. But you are paying for pussy. Would you?
Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next cheeks.
Hold on. If you get to an age 45.
No, I hope to be fucking married with children and kids and a nice wife by then. The fuck?
Okay.
The fuck?
All right.
Can't be doing that shit forever. You're gonna be like Coach D'Amato. What?
I left everyone that loved me.
Exactly.
All right, let's see.
Let's go to another one. Let's check out the next one. Check out that next cheeks. Next cheeklets. saw this shit.
All right, so maybe we need to learn this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can you read it, AJ, or you want me to read
Like
it?
basically, it's all it's saying is you don't need to go into my cervix. It's not that serious. Like be gentle and all that shit. So basically, it's just another a certain woman complaining. Even though isn't that what they always talk about? I want it in my guts. I want it in my neck and my spine and all that shit.
Hitting this is not good. It's a terrible
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and quite frankly, it feels awful. You don't have to push it into my cervix just to I already know it's
Yeah,
eyeballs.
yeah.
That's how we got here.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's not all women, but certain women. It's like ungrateful as fuck because, like I said, it's a contradictory. It's like she'll be the same one. Like I want him to break my back and all that shit and clap my cheeks and you know he got that ain't shit good dick and all that. So it's just like what for that type of woman, I just go shut the fuck up. You never satisfied.
What men are getting wrong about hitting the spot.
I mean, yeah, certain men are probably certain men.
My
It
job,
goes
my
both
job.
ways.
I was told just to drill until I can't drill no more.
I mean, it's a little deeper than that. Like I said, it depends on the type of woman you fucking because there are certain women who like to be drilled, and there are certain women who want you to take your time and do it the romantic way. So you just gotta know. And then there's some that you gotta mix it up.
At least they tell you sometimes. Some of them
Yeah.
tell you.
Oh no, you like I'm the first one. I'm gonna ask a woman like, look, what kind of sex you like? I'm not about to play this fucking guessing game. This is not high school where I look like I don't know what I'm doing. I need to know what you like so we know what gets you going. Cause I'm a damn sure tell you what get me going. You ain't about to be like scraping your teeth across the skin. Cause then I'll be like, take your mouth.
When do you tell her that?
Oh no, I tell her that before she even do that because if she do that and I'll be like, I'll pretend I'm like, oh, that's nice. Can you stop for a second? What? Don't do that.
But wait, hold on. When do you tell her that? In text?
Text or on the phone. Either way.
Don't use teeth?
Yeah, I'd be like, look, baby, don't teeth when you down there on the soldier. Can't do that. You know, don't do that. If you do that, you ain't gonna live. Snap your neck. I don't care if it's on there. I'm going
it's a brain
I'm like, nah, I ain't even a brain buster. I'm like neck buster.
Fucking Mortal Kombat.
She gonna be like this. I'm be like, now did I take? Snap that fucking neck, and then finish the job. But yes, so yes, certain ladies is just like you can't never fucking please y'all. You complain about everything, so whatever. That's why I was like, whatever.
There's always
Now that wine in pink, I'm putting it in the service. Don't give a fuck. Throwing all that in there.
they say they want it in their stomach, but then when it's in
Their stomach, then all of a sudden, I bet you she don't complain about it. The one in the pink, she don't complain about that. If anything, you probably drown in that shit.
If she did, her vagina would be a lot of lips. But all right, let's go to all right.
Yes, please.
Thank you for that shout out.
Yes.
Whoever that was that gave us.
Yes, gave us.
They let us know
a complaint. I mean, a notice.
Notice.
Uh-oh, here we go. I gotta get myself together.
His head disappeared.
Right, I ain't seen it. Like, what happened to the head? Uh-oh.
It was Jack, what's the name? The Headless Horseman.
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. And then
He
must have been depressed about his life. What?
Damn.
Why would you do that to yourself?
This is just an animal being an animal. Yo, he bummed up there. Yo, he bummed up. Bear was like, all right, nigga, y'all bite your foot off.
We gonna hope.
He all right.
Nah, the last one, we ain't
nah,
hope he all right.
The bear went bare.
But those people that got crushed in that truck, we hope
by Optimus, we hope you guys are okay. Optimus, stop drinking all that damn premium gas.
All right, last word of the show. You have any last words?
Man, like I said, once again, give us a follow, subscribe, like, spread the ish word, And once again, be on the lookout. Send us some shit that you see on our timeline, and send it to us. And anything you want us to promote, and we got you on a free T-shirt.
I'm B More, aka Princess Amunda. Make sure you follow us. Got a lot of things coming up.
A Turner _813. You know me.